Hi, I'm Lee. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm a short, overweight, middle-aged white dude. I've got thinning brown hair, black glasses, I'm wearing a grey t-shirt, and I'm sitting in my office with a few coloured lights behind me. And in this video, I'd like to talk about why I do that, why I describe what I look like and my surroundings in my videos. Now, the short answer is it's for people who have vision impairment, and it's to give them an idea of what me and my surroundings look like when they're listening to the video. That's a short answer. Now the slightly longer answer, if you'll indulge me. About a year ago, a little bit more now, I was working for one of my clients. They're their accessibility team of a big company. And they sent me a bunch of videos that they wanted me to edit. And at the beginning of each video, the person would describe themselves. They go, hi, my name is, I'm a Caucasian male, I'm 38 years old, I identify as he, him, or they, them, or what have you. And this is the room, this is what the room that I'm in looks like. And my initial response to that was, oh God, are we doing this now? And I think a lot of people, or some people, I don't know, I don't want to judge. There would be people of my age group that would have a similar response. And very often when I have a response like that to something, I don't always succeed, but I try to take a step back and go, why is this making me feel ugh? Or why is it making me a little bit angry? Or why is it making me a bit antsy, or what have you? And I think the reason why that sort of stuff makes me feel a bit is in the last 10 to 20 years, and again, this is, I'm guessing, I'm pulling this out of my ear, I'm not sure, but it feels like in the last 10 to 20 years, social change in society has been speeding up. And there's a lot more awareness of things that we weren't aware of in the past. Like the 50 years before that, there was change, but not as dramatic a change. And I think for a lot of us older folk, I'm older than I look, these changes feel like it's just one after another, and it's okay, I understand that we need to make this change, cool, I've made this change. Oh, now we have to make this change. Okay, well, cool, I'll make that. Oh, now we need, it's like, can we just slow down with the changes? So I think that's why I reacted like that. But then I took another step back. And I thought, okay, well, why are we doing this specific thing in this situation? And it's obvious we were doing these videos for an accessibility team. They want to make accessibility stuff more, they want to bring attention to it and that sort of stuff. So it makes sense. But then on a purely practical level, it makes sense to describe for people who may not be able to see or may have trouble seeing, to describe what the person who's talking in a video looks like and describe the scene so that in their mind they can have an idea of what it looks like that they're listening to, otherwise, radio and so on. And then my cynical side kicked in and went, well, what's the point though? Because we're only doing this description at the beginning. We're not doing the description for the entire length of the video. Now, actually, in those examples, they did, because they had the time and the budget to do voice descriptions. But most videos, particularly mine, I don't have the time or the budget to describe everything. So isn't just doing it at the beginning a little bit insincere? And someone might say it's virtue signaling that, oh, well, you're just doing it at the beginning and you're not doing it for the rest of the video. And there might be a slight element of that to it, but I think intent is important here. And here is where my intent is for doing it, even though it's only at the beginning and it's not throughout the videos. That little bit at the beginning of my videos where I describe myself takes all of, 15, 20 seconds to describe. And for someone who has vision impairment and may not very often be recognized or acknowledged on a day-to-day basis, like every day they could be going through things where they don't feel pardon the bad pun, seen. People don't acknowledge the challenges that they face. And just me taking 15 to 20 seconds out of each video to describe the situation, they suddenly go, oh, hey, this guy is describing his scene. He's doing that for me. Like I hope that they can feel seen and they can feel acknowledged. And like I've seen this with my son where, we play Pokemon or something like that, and it's not something that everyone else does. And if we're watching something on TV and he'll see someone playing Pokemon, hey, that person's playing Pokemon just like we play Pokemon. And the sheer joy and excitement that he sees seeing someone else doing something that he does, or something that is important to him, if I can bring that kind of joy, and if I can bring that kind of happiness to someone just by spending 30 seconds on my video describing the video, why wouldn't I do it? Why wouldn't anyone do it? So yeah, that's why I do it. I do it because it's 30 seconds of my time on each video. It's really not a big deal. But for me, it's not a big deal. But for someone else, it could be a really big deal. Just acknowledging them and saying, hey, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the life that you lead, and I appreciate that you may face some challenges that I may not face, and I want to try and make things easier for you where I can. So that's why I do that little descriptor at the beginning of my videos. I hope, thank you for listening to this. If you have listened to all of this, I really appreciate you taking the time, and I hope it's made you think a little bit. If you're thinking of doing videos, I highly recommend, you doing the descriptor, because like I said, it really doesn't take a lot of time, but it can really make a big difference for someone. So yeah, thank you for indulging me. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your time that you give into this. If you have liked this video, please like and subscribe. If you haven't liked the video and you want to leave some grumpy comments, if you disagree with me, let me put it this way rather. If you disagree with me, I totally appreciate that. Happy to discuss in the comments. Please disagree with me respectfully and we can talk about it. So yeah, if you'd like to, like and subscribe. If not, that's totally cool. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch us. Yeah, thanks, and happy and safe driving. It feels a bit inappropriate for this video, but I suppose let's all try and be kinder to each other and make the world a better place. See ya.